Hi Geminis, the gems in my eyes. I hope you guys are doing good. For all my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we're now covering December 13th till the 19th. And this week, there's a lot of stuff going on, especially at the beginning of the week and then at the end of the week. So let's run it down. So on Monday the 13th, or I guess depending where you're on the world, we have Mars entering Sagittarius, which is bringing more passion and creativity with our actions and motivations. And then on the same day, we have Mercury entering Capricorn, okay, which is bringing the way we think and communicate is coming forward more controlled and like practical. And then at the end of the week on the 19th, we have a full moon in Gemini in your guys' sign. So you will probably feel this the most. And around this time, I think be extra mindful and maybe selective of what information, what things you're listening to, watching, and consuming, because it can really influence your mind and make you feel very scattered or overwhelmed or just like, oh my gosh, like overdrive. Like when you're doing a lot or uploading a lot or doing something on your computer or laptop and it starts to like make this noise, you're like, oh my gosh, it's like over frying. Just kind of be mindful of all the information and things that you're consuming around this time, because it can be a lot. Okay, and like almost like your mind can't quiet itself. And then on the same day, we have Chiron and Aries going direct. So I feel like this is bringing a lot of like ownership and responsibility about our personal like development and our individuality, and kind of owning who we are, recognizing, our wounds or our healing journeys, and not seeing ourselves as victims anymore, but seeing our vulnerabilities as strength, because Chiron is like the wounded healer. And because it's going direct now, like maybe now we have a better sense of self and who we are and why things happen to us and how it really is the lessons that we take that make us strong. And then on the same day, we have Venus in Capricorn going retrograde. So with Venus going retrograde, of course, this can bring back old people from the past. It doesn't have to be just romantic lovers. It could be any people, places, things that we once really loved, we were very attached to, we desired. And that could be coming up to maybe close out a cycle, get closure, or resolve something. And it being in Capricorn, I feel like is bringing more like, emotionally detached energy, coldness as the weather's getting colder, we're getting colder, like maybe not wanting to really like commit or express about feelings. People may just be more like standoffish, even if they are feeling, or even if you are feeling it, you're maybe not feeling as comfortable to like talk about it or express it. So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit tricky, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. All right. So yeah, very, very high impact week as we end off the year. So we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, guys, so my Geminis, when it comes to your health, we have the Two of Pentacles here. So I feel like working on balance. Maybe your physical body, like your balance is a little bit off. Maybe some of you are dancers, or you do yoga, or you do some kind of sport or exercise where you're trying to work on your balance. You're trying to like stay, get that equilibrium. Maybe working on your flexibility as well. I feel like some of you may been kind of clumsy lately, or maybe you tend to like trip over little things and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to be more careful, make sure that I'm centered more. I feel like here it's like a focus on trying to be centered and not be too far on the right or on the left. Also incorporate a more healthy routine, diet, into your lifestyle, maybe eating more balanced foods, balanced meals, working out in a balanced way where you're not too extreme or not too little. Also kind of bringing things in moderation. So this week maybe really with your health, like you're trying to bring moderation into your lifestyle, more balance, and kind of find your rhythm. It feels like you're trying to like you're finding your rhythm and where like the straight line that you can walk on that is comfortable for you. Okay, I know that feels kind of confusing, but I'm seeing like a gymnast who's like trying to do their trick and they're kind of working on their balance. They don't want to fall off. They're just trying to practice. So it may just feel like a practice week where you're trying to figure out and get your rhythm back or your balance. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, man, today's feels like a weird day. Today's a really off day. When I'm filming this, it's the 7th. Today, Mercury squaring Neptune. It just feels really weird, even what people are telling me. Weird day, but let's carry on. Anyways, let me know by the time I post this, if on the 7th, on December 7th, if anything funky was happening with you that day, if you remember, or it just feels like a weird day. Anyways, when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, we have Temperance. All right, so it feels like here you are either teaching or learning. Maybe you're like being self-taught. You're trying to get more information or learn your own lessons by your own experience. Maybe some of you are more you learn better by like doing it and like learning from your own mistakes, not so much like a visual learner. You'd rather kind of just try it and then learn for yourself than like just someone teach you, someone shows you. I feel like here this week you're more hands-on, more practical way of working, where it's like, okay, yeah, like I know you told me how to do it this way, but let me just try it for myself and see how it works for me or how I can do it. And finding that your method or how you figure it out works better for you. I do see there could be also some travels involved here, or traveling planning for the future. That's going to help you to maybe get more education or learn better about your trade, your gift, your talent, or your business, whatever it is that you're working on, and finding a good balance. So not only are you trying to find like your balance in your health, but also in your work environment as well. And I just feel like you're growing, you're expanding, and you're taking your understanding a little bit more, like you're thinking and seeing things in a broader way, not in a limited mindset. Not that you were ever limited, but it just feels like your horizons are broadening and new doors are going to be opening for you as you kind of educate yourself more and put yourself out there more. And I think a lot of you, at least for this week, you're learning more hands-on. Like when you do it yourself, you try it yourself, you learn better. You remember how to do it a little bit better than if someone's just showing you or telling you, or you're just reading about it. You're like, no, I need to do it for myself and then I can figure it out. Okay. All right. And some of you could be working side by side with a Sagittarius person or the energy, or maybe you have a mentor or a teacher, professor who's a Sagittarius, and this person's really helping be your guide and kind of show you the way, or you look up to this person. Okay, all right. And this could also be a spiritual teacher as well that you look up to. Okay, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side here, we have the World, Three of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Wow, I was not expecting that. It's pretty nice. And then on this other side, for this other person, it's going to be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. And of course, this applies whether you're single, in a relationship, married, divorced, situationship. Doesn't really matter because it's just kind of the energies, right? It's not always going to be like the exact scenario, but just kind of the overall energy. So we have the Six of Cups, the Hanged Man, and Nine of Wands. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with or the energies, water sign, Pisces sticking out, or Cancer, Scorpio, also fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time. So it feels like this is a past energy coming in. Maybe this is your ex or someone from your past, or someone you used to know, someone you used to talk to, or it could be someone that you never known from this lifetime, but you guys shared a past life together. So there's a sense of familiarity, like you kind of already know them, or you just feel comfortable with them. But for many of you, maybe this is just someone from your past or someone you kind of already know. And for whatever reason, I feel like this person's kind of like scared of you or like intimidated by you. Not like scary, like, oh, you scared me, like, oh my gosh, you're scary looking, but like kind of intimidated, like, almost shy, or doesn't know how to express themselves, feels intimidated to open up or to say how they really feel. I feel like this person maybe has always had a crush on you, or has always liked you, has always been interested in maybe getting to know you more, but maybe never had the courage to kind of like come up to you or reach out or say what's on their mind. It feels like they hold back, not because they are trying to play games or anything like that, but I think they're just kind of timid or a little bit maybe feeling insecure or just very shy. Maybe they're just scared. I don't know. And it feels like they could seem like they're a little bit guarded. And I also feel like maybe this person, their energy or their face or their persona could seem they almost like have like they could look unapproachable or like have the, you know, that bitch face or something, or even for a guy, right? Guys can be intimidating as well. They could seem unapproachable or look unapproachable, but when you actually talk to them or get to know them, biggest sweetheart, so sweet, so nice. You're like, oh my gosh, I would have never thought this person's personality is like that, right? It's all I'm doing. Never judge a book by its cover, pretty much. So I feel like how they look or how you may perceive them or how most people would see them is not actually how they are, but not in a bad way. And sometimes they seem like they're not interested or like mad or upset, but they're really not. That's just how they are, like how they look possibly. So I see that you could be traveling maybe sometime soon, or maybe you're going somewhere this week, maybe for work, or it can be short distance or long distance, and you meet this person or you run into this person. You could also be meeting or you're talking you met like the internet, apps, like dating apps, social media, stuff like that. And you could be from two totally different worlds. Maybe there's distance between the two of you. You live in a different city, town, state, country, or continent possibly. And for whatever reason, your two worlds have collided or you come together. So this could possibly be a soulmate or someone who is coming into your life, or you are coming back into each other's life at a better time now. I kind of feel like with this connection, whether it was this lifetime or another lifetime, for whatever reason, it was like the wrong timing. It was like the right person, the wrong time. And you guys let me know, do you think that exists? I believe in that. Like, I believe sometimes you could meet the right person and maybe just not the right timing. Maybe one person has not gone through their healing and vice versa. But eventually, if it's right, you come together when the time is right, or when both people have done their work. And I feel like here your energy seems to be more strong, more confident, more sure of yourself. You seem to be the more grounded one in this connection. There's no better or like who's better, who's worse, but it just feels like your energy is a little bit stronger at this time than this person. They seem to be more in their feelings and their emotions, and you seem to be very grounded, very practical, or have a healthy ego, healthy emotions, healthy mind for the most part. Okay, not saying we don't struggle, right? We all struggle day to day, but it just feels like you are the stronger spirit, at least right now in this situation. And you guys you're working towards something, or you really want to work towards a relationship, or you're looking for a relationship. Maybe your end goal is to get married, or just find a life partner, or have kids, or not have kids, adopt, or whatever it is that you want. You're looking for that end goal, and you want to have that union. You want someone that you can connect with and share love, not just like, oh, let's just hang with each other and tolerate each other. Like, no, like I really want love. I want to feel loved. I want my person to love me as well. And you really want that. And I feel like you're not giving up hope. You believe that you can find it, and because you believe it, I believe you will find it as well. And this person, I think, really, really likes you. Again, I feel like they're a little bit scared or intimidated. They seem to have trouble with like maybe expressing it or saying how they feel. And they can seem kind of very guarded or very protective of their energy, but it's because they feel so much. And they're scared that if they express it, if they say it, that you'll run off, or maybe you won't reciprocate it. So I just feel like there's a little bit of fear here on their end, but if they can overcome it and get past it, there's really great potential here for something amazing, okay? So I feel like there is potential here to get into a relationship soon, or maybe you're already in a relationship, but this person's having trouble opening up to you. But I feel like this could change. It could definitely change. So we're going to dive in deeper in extended to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know, maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and also your advice, all right? So we'll continue on in extended, link will be below. I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care and wish you guys all the best. Bye.